Peace family and welcome back to another video. I'm the Mind's Eye. If you're not already, make sure you're following me, you like this video, and you share it to one of your good friends. I know it's been 2 weeks since I uploaded to our Mind's Eye book club, so forgive me for that. Moving forward, I'll do a better job. But today, we're going to be talking about Queen Moos Talisman, The Fall of the Maya Empire by Alice Le Plongeon. This is a reprint from the collection of the University of California Libraries. So, let's get started. What is this book about? The story revolves around Queen Mu, a legendary figure from ancient Mayan culture, and her mystical journey intertwined with love, power, and spiritual enlightenment. The book presents a romanticized narrative that ties Mayan culture to the Egyptian civilization, suggesting a shared mystical heritage. Now, on the flip side, Augustus Polygon wrote a similar book called Queen Mu and the Egyptian Sphinx. I will be covering that as well in this book club. Let's talk about the setting and context of this book. The book is set to the ancient Mayan civilization, emphasizing the grandeur and mystery of this lost world. It blends historical speculation with esoteric teachings and mythology. Might I add that Alice and Augustus Polygon were not only married but archaeologists, also the first to escapade the Mayan ruins and catch it on photograph in the 19th century. Very fascinating. So this is why I wanted to actually cover these books here. Now, Queen Mu's tale. Queen Mu is depicted as a powerful and wiser ruler with embodiment of divine feminine principles. Her life is marked by love, tragedy, and a deep spiritual quest. Now, the talisman she possesses symbolizes spiritual power and protection. Now, the themes of mysticism and esotericism. The story explores concept of reincarnation, spiritual enlightenment, and the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations and cultures. It draws parallels between the Maya and the Egyptian civilizations, hinting at ancient global connections. Now, the love and the tragedy. A central plot element is Queen Mu's tragedy love story of Prince Ko, often seen as an allegory for the soul's quest for divine wisdom. Now, the esoteric knowledge and spiritual teachings behind this book. The book delves into metaphysical ideas, including the cycles of life and death, the soul's journey, and spiritual awakening. Queen Mu's talisman has been both praised and critiqued over the years. Alice Dixon and her husband, Augustus, were controversial figures in archaeology and esoteric studies, known for their speculative theories about the Mayan and their connections between ancient Egypt and Atlantis. Now, a lot of people don't reference this book, but what's crazy is the fact that this book literally states multiple connections to Egypt. And I know a lot of people make a lot of connections between Mayan civilization, Egypt, Lemuria, Hyperborea, Atlantis, but they never reference this book. Now, Chapter 1, The Ancient Maya Civilization, it opens the setting of the scene of the ancient Maya civilization, describing its grandeur, spiritual beliefs, and advanced knowledge. Alice Dixon presents her theories about the Maya connection to ancient Egypt and Atlantis, laying the groundwork for the mystical themes of the story. Chapter 2, Queen Mu and Prince Ko. This chapter introduces Queen Mu, a revered, powerful ruler known for her wisdom and spiritual insight. Her relationship with Prince Ko and a brave and noble figure is established. The love story is central to the plot, symbolizing the union of divine feminine and masculine energies. Chapter 3 is going to be the sacred talisman. Queen Mu comes into possession of a mystical talisman, which represents spiritual power, protection, divine wisdom, and the talisman is connected to the ancient mysteries that serve a key to unlocking deeper spiritual truths. Now, Chapter 4 is betrayal and the tragedy, kind of like Isis and Osiris. A plot of betrayal unfolds, leading to the tragedy of Queen Mu and Prince Ko. The chapter explores themes of love, jealousy, and the destructive nature of power. The betrayal that marks a turning point, leading to the loss of her beloved, deep sorrow for Queen Mu. Chapter 5 is the spiritual awakening and the journey. Stricken by grief, Queen Mu turns inward, seeking a solace in spirituality. She embarks on a mystical journey of self-discovery guided by a wisdom of talisman. The narrative emphasizes reincarnation, spiritual growth, and the pursuit of higher knowledge. Now, Chapter 6 is the mystical teachings. The talisman reveals ancient wisdom connecting to the Mayan civilization and the teachings of Egypt and Atlantis. The chapter delves into the esoteric ideas, including the soul's journey, the cycles of life and death, and the importance of spiritual enlightenment. Chapter 7, the prophecy of Queen Mu. Queen Mu lends of a prophecy tied to the talisman, foretelling the rise and fall of civilizations. She gains a deeper understanding of the cosmic cycles governing the universe and her role in the preserving of sacred knowledge. The I am that I am, and I have always been type of thing with Isis. Now, I don't want to give away the whole book, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little summary here. In conclusion, Alice D. Plongeon reflects on the lessons learned through Queen Wu's story. The Talisman represents the continuous quest for spiritual enlightenment, the recognition of divine feminine power, and the understanding of universal laws. The journey of Queen Mu and her teachings is a metaphor for the universal search for inner wisdom and the importance of spiritual transformation. The Queen Mu's Tailsman by Alice Dixon Le Plongeon serves as a mystical and spiritual journey through ancient wisdom, feminine power, and the pursuit of enlightenment. This book does not only blend historical speculation, mythology, metaphysical teachings, creating a narrative that encourages readers to seek spiritual transformation, heal emotionally, and embrace their inner power. Now, usually I cover my books on lives, reading it out loud for all of you, but right now my account is currently facing a ban. So if you can support this live, follow me, repost, like, that'd be great. Bye!